Let's get started.
So, hey, happy Saturday, everyone. Hope you're having a great day. I got up early this morning. I wanted to go out, get ready to sell some jewelry somewhere, but the day is not what I want it to be going out. It's not very warm yet, so I'm waiting for it to warm up. They say it's going to warm up this afternoon. However, it's already almost 3 o'clock, so that means that my day is probably going to be over as far as going out and trying to sell jewelry. So what I'm going to do, I believe I'm going to go ahead and just do a live show today. I haven't done one of those in a while. So doing a live show is something that I probably put on my agenda for this afternoon. I know I'm going to do a ball drop. But how are you all doing? I am living life. Every day is living life. Um, Today, let's see. I don't really have any special plans because got later on we have some things to do. So no special plans for today, just hanging out around the house. I thought I'd just get on here and talk a little bit about the ketogenic diet and about how to incorporate that into your lifestyle, what to expect, and then um, just if you have any questions. So I have some questions that people wanted some answers to. I'm going to go ahead and sit down and answer those questions. And if you have anything that you need answers to or you would like to share, please post them below so that I can answer those next time or, relay the information that you give me. Um, Also, I would like for you to participate more in my videos. I am going to be 67 in just a couple of weeks or so, or a little over a week. But I'm really looking forward to my birthday this year. Um, Also, when I went home, I I gained like 16 pounds during that time while I was gone, maybe a little bit more, but 16 pounds. So I knew that something was wrong when I got back. The doctor, they did some testing and everything because I showed her how my numbers had went up. And she said they could see in my body where it was retaining and holding water. So they had to give me medication in order to help me with that, which was Lasix. When I first took the Lasix, I was kind of scared because I know that they give that type of thing to you when you have congestive heart failure, especially. Now I know as we get older, those type of things do happen to us, and as we get older, we all start getting a little bit of heart failure and different things like that. So um, the doctor's office called and they want me to come in for follow-up testing, which I knew was going to happen, which is fine with me because if there's anything wrong, I really would much rather know what's really going on so that I can know how to adjust my lifestyle accordingly to that where it's the best that it can be. Um, let's see, what else about keto? Keto, when you first start doing keto, your body is going to, I don't want to expose of a lot of water. So that is why they say when you first start keto, a lot of the weight loss that you have is going to be water weight that you are losing. So make sure that you add that water back in. When I say add the water back in, I just mean make sure that you replenish your body with water. Make sure you stay hydrated. Add in a little bit of electrolytes to your water if you have to, just to help you get your electrolytes back up because you want to make sure that you are replenishing your electrolytes every day. No matter what diet you're doing, you want to make sure that you keep your electrolytes up. You can tell when your electrolytes start, I don't want to say, are being depleted and you're not replenishing them because you start getting things like headaches, muscle cramps, leg cramps, fuzzy thinking, um, you just won't feel as good as you normally would. So there will be signs to let you know that your electrolytes are not where they should be. Now you can take supplements, but before I would add in any type of supplement, talk to your doctor first, especially if you're taking any type of medication. You don't want to start mixing medications and supplements and um, start having reactions, inner reactions or interactions with those medications. So make sure that you talk to your doctor, your pharmacist, to make sure that it's okay to add in whatever supplement that you are wanting to take. Now I have some supplements that I take. I take like vitamin B12 every day because I was having some issues in my feet where I had numbness on my toes, a little achiness in my feet. So I have went through the course of Dr. Bird, and a lot of things that Dr. Bird teaches are true and very, very helpful. And I noticed, remembered that in one of the lessons, he talked about using vitamin B12, especially for nerves. So I added that in, and do you know that that has stopped? I don't have that issue anymore. So adding in vitamin B12 to help with your nerves and with numbness and different things like that, I can say that for myself, it has helped, especially with my toes and my feet. Now, my doctor has looked at it also, and they didn't see a reason why I should be having those type of things happening. But they say that some people do just have those type of nerve problems for no reason. Okay, so I'm supposed to be one of those people, persons that has that type of problem for no reason because I don't have diabetes, that type of thing going on. Also, um, let's see. Today I didn't have any coffee. I had started implementing where I started back drinking my coffee, and I sometime most of the time I try to take it black, but I like to mix my coffee with like about 2 teaspoons of the whipping cream, and then add in 2 teaspoons of the zero sugar Hershey's chocolate syrup, and mix that up, and then you can serve it over ice, and it tastes very, very good. It's like an iced coffee for me, but it reminds me of like a chocolate treat for myself. I enjoy drinking it, sipping on it, and also you can add in, like I said in one of my other videos, you can add in a little bit of MCT oil in there if you need that to help boost you with your ketones for today, or for the day, not just for today, but for any day. Um, Behind me, you probably see I got a pile of clothes over here in the chair that I've got to hang up and do. I'm in my bedroom in here, and I'm switching and changing some things around. But I'm kind of just sitting in here looking at TV, relaxing, um, that type of a thing today. Reading my Bible and studying. I do like to get in time to study my Bible. Like tomorrow, I know that I don't know if I'm going to go to church, but if I don't go to church, I do know that I will watch it on television. And so I like to just really read and study my Bible as much as I can. During the pandemic, um, I did a lot of Bible studying and Bible reading, and I guess I've always been like that. I have so many Bibles, and I mean, I have went through and studied in all of them. So I have a bunch of notes. Some I write down my thoughts. My Living Word Bible paraphrase. That used to be one of my favorites Bibles, but I won this Bible, or this Bible was given to me by Sister Glenda on her channel, and you should check out her channel. I'm going to list it below, but you should check out Sister Glenda's channel. She comes on every Friday night with Friday Night Worship, and I got this wonderful Bible from her, and I use it for studying, as you can tell. I just got it. I use it a lot. I use it a lot and mark in it. Just make notes. I put the dates that I read things, and it's really a good and handy Bible. You see, I have a lot of things that are marked in here. They put my bookmarker back in here so I can make sure keep my place. Now let's see if there's anything that I'm leaving out that I might want to mention while I'm standing here and have this time. Oh yeah, I want to talk about some of the different foods and different things that you can eat when you're doing keto. I was just listening to a doctor on the TV here, and she was talking about foods that aren't good for you to eat if you have high blood pressure. I don't know why, and I should have thought of it. I should have thought about pickles. I eat pickles, and pickles are loaded with sodium. That's why I say sometimes you can be doing things absent-mindedly, and you can just start doing research and looking at other things, and then You may see something that I should have knew that. Okay, so that's how I feel about the pickle thing when I saw her talking about pickles. Also, she was talking about eating marbleized meats. That is not so good for you if you have high blood pressure. Her example was ribeye steak. I love ribeye steak. She recommended more like sirloin steak and different things like that. So, in her teaching, what I'm getting from that is that she leans more toward eating leaner meats if you're going to have the red meat, to eat the leaner cuts instead of the marbleized meats that have the fat in them. Now, with me doing keto, I actually eat the opposite of that. But there are times that I do eat the leaner cuts of meat, and then I add in my fats in a different way as far as doing the ketogenic diet. Now, this week I'm going to be switching up a few things for my weight loss journey. As I make these changes, I will mention them to you. I'll see how they're going to go with me. Um, but I'm adding in just a little bit more carbohydrates, and that's because I feel better sometimes when I'm eating a little bit more carbohydrates in my diet. It's not something that I'll do every day, but a lot of the carbohydrates that I eat anyway come from vegetables. But sometimes here lately with the kids, I have been falling off a lot as far as having the cookies, having ice cream, bowl of ice cream and different things like that, because those aren't things that I normally eat. I do have like some keto ice cream in the refrigerator, but with giving them the strawberry ice cream with the strawberries in it and just looking all creamy and delicious, I had to have some. So I had a bowl of the ice cream, and it was so good, and I really, really did enjoy it. So you see, um, I know how hard it is um, when there are others around, and you have to be around them, and you have to have foods for them that you don't normally eat, or you're bringing those type of foods back in the house when you haven't had them around for so long. It is very, very hard not to become a taster at that time. So you really have to plan. And then I always say you really have to clean out your cabinets and your pantries and different things like that. Normally, what I do when the grandkids are here, I have the foods that they eat. I try to have the foods that I eat and have them prepared in the refrigerator, because if I'm doing something for them and I get hungry just from the foods that are smelling, that I have cooked for them, I prepare for them, I have to have something available that I can go and get right away from my refrigerator to satisfy my cravings at that time. If I don't, I can just about hang it up. You know, I know I'm going to eat a little bit of whatever I'm making for them, and I'm going to say, okay, that's okay. And then I may eat a little bit more. And that's normal. We're human. We do things like that. But if you do something like that, don't beat yourself up. You can always just keep going. Don't just keep putting it off and say, oh, I'll just eat today, finish eating like this, and then next time I'll go back tomorrow or Friday, I'll start again back with my diet. No, start right back right away. Don't put it off. Start again right away. And that way, you're gonna be more focused. And maybe next time, you go a little bit longer before you fall off. And if, you may have to keep doing that until you put more days between, when you fall off and cheat, and then it'll get better gradually. It will get better gradually, because that's what I did when I first started. So I know that it does get better gradually. You're going to have to shop, and you're going to have to restock your foods. That's one of the hardest things for me to do right now. I may go and have a good grocery haul, but then I may not want to go back out for a few days, or, for something else that I need, in order to just stay on track and to keep going. So I eat a lot of foods that are the same. I eat a lot of repeat meals. A lot of those things don't bother me, but sometimes they do get monotonous to me, and then I think I kind of just shut down and I don't eat. And that's not a good thing to do, because I have to keep myself eating my um, leafy green vegetables, my cruciferous vegetables, all the things that are good for me as far as me keeping up my vitamins, my minerals, my final nutrients. All of these things are important. Potassium, magnesium, sodium, phosphorus, calcium. You want to make sure that you are getting all of these things daily. So you really do have to still eat basically a well-rounded meal. Eat your meat, eat your vegetables. You can get your fat in your meat, that's your fat and your protein. You can add a little bit of olive oil to your salad. Um, Add in sliced eggs, to your salad. Um, I was looking at where it say, as far as inflammation, I was trying to think of foods that could possibly keep me with inflammation because sometimes I can tell my body has inflammation. I don't feel good, and especially in my chest and my heart area. Um, Dairy. They say that dairy um, gives a lot of people inflammation. So what I'm going to try to do, I'm going to avoid dairy as much as I can. Remove more dairy from my diet. And then notice that when I do eat dairy and see if I get bloated or notice any type of inflammation changes in my body. So what I'm doing more of today, especially for the weekend, I am keeping a food journal or my food journal. I am making sure that I write down everything that I eat. I'm trying to keep track of the times that I eat. And I really want to do that. If I could do it for a whole week, that would be great. But it's very tedious and it's very hard writing down the foods that I eat for every meal and keeping track of that, even when I have to put it in to my cart manager. A lot of times I have problems tracking because I may take a nibble or a bite of something and I didn't track it. And it's very important that you track those also and know the times that you're doing this so that you can learn your behaviors. That way you'll know what you need to change and different things like that. But I am doing that for the next 3 days at least, for Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And I may try to extend it out a little bit longer just to see what my patterns are, what type of things that I am eating, when I am eating them. Also, I'm going to keep notes in there of what I'm actually craving and what I replace it with. And then I will share this information with you at the end of this experiment with myself. Now, I feel I'm going to learn a lot from this. This is going to um, let me learn about my behaviors, how I can improve them, and different things like that. Um, I hope that you have gotten something from this video today. I hope that if you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure that you subscribe. Go ahead and hit that red subscribe button now. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. I like to share my weight loss journey. I like to vlog about the activities that I do and other things that are going on in my life also. Um, Weight loss is something that I have to deal with every day, all day, on a continuous basis, because I have health conditions also that I have to deal with. So you're going to have to um, combine, how do I want to say, combine these things in your life in a way that fits and works for you. Your weight loss journey is your weight loss journey. Remember, go at your pace. It is not a race. So this is Keto Granny saying I hope that you have gotten something from this video today. And as you can see, this is one of my beautiful necklaces that I have, that I sell. And also I have on a pair of the paparazzi earrings. And I wore some blue earrings today to go with my outfit. And this necklace can go with these earrings because they are blue and silver. And then I have on a beautiful, beautiful bracelet here also. And a beautiful ring here and one of the beautiful rings here. So make sure that you check out my website for my beautiful paparazzi jewelry. I wish you luck in your weight loss journey. We're going to keep each other motivated. We're going to stay focused. And when we fall off, we just go get up and keep going. Okay, we're not going to give up. We just go get up and keep going. So I keep saying, I'm going to see you later, but this time I'm going to really go. So have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.
I broke my fast with one boiled egg, which is zero point 0.6 carbohydrates, 5.3 grams of fat, 6.3 grams of protein and 78 calories. With that I had 4 slices of bacon, which was 0 carbohydrates, 9 grams of fat, 10 grams of protein and only 120 calories. I also had half of a large avocado. It was 5.9 grams of carbohydrates, 1.3 grams of protein, 10.5 grams of fat and 114 calories. This was a quick and easy keto meal. My total carbohydrate intake for this meal was only 10.9 grams of carbohydrates and a total of 471 calories.